An outpouring of support for the Harlem-Roscoe Fire Department as it mourns the loss of one of its own.
Yeah, a large procession was held Monday morning outside the Winnebago County Coroner's Office after firefighter and paramedic John Morgan died while on duty. The Fire Protection District says Morgan died at work but not in the line of duty, as clarified by Winnebago County officials. Several surrounding departments shared messages of support on social media, including Rockton Fire Protection District, City of Rockford Firefighters, Local 413, and the Stillman Fire Protection District.